my wonderful, amazing people. I want to thank you for the support I've been receiving from you, and I'm happy to come your way again today. I'm happy because you always been there for me. It's another time we want to share together something that I believe will be of tremendous, good, tremendous help for each and every one of us. And what I want to share is relevant to everyone that has access to online. So I'm talking about how you can keep safe online safety tips. Because of careless internet habits have left a lot of people exposed to different level of scams, identity theft, physical harm at the hands of people, they meet online. With more users accessing internet through mobile devices, risks are mounting up. And risks are changing from one level to another. And they are growing quickly. So it's important for us to make sure we keep ourselves safe when you are accessing internet. One thing you need to know, my people, is this. Hackers are still on the lookout for people's personal information that they can use to access their credit card, to access their bank information, and to access, information that are personal to people. So you cannot be careless when you are surfing internet. You cannot be careless rather when you are surfing internet. You must be very, very careful. Unsafe surfing can lead to a lot of threats, from embarrassing personal comments, images that it is impossible to erase. You can be mixed up with people you don't know anything about. And how can you keep yourself safe? A lot of people are regretting today because they expose themselves on the internet because of lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. They don't know what to put online and what not to put there. And so they open up themselves so people to scam. So I want to give you some top tips that will keep you safe. These are, personal to me, and maybe it will be good for you to check them out so that it will help someone listening. Number one thing I want to say is this. Keep personal information professional and limited. Your personal information should be professional and should be limited. Potential employers, potential customers need to know your personal relationship status. Is that right? No. Do they need to know? They don't need to know. It is what you release that people know. If you don't put them there, they will not know them. So they are personal to you and they should remain like that. They do need to know about your expertise. Yes, that is correct. And professional background. And now they can get in touch with you. Simple. But anything that is so intimate with you, so personal to your life, should not be open to people online. Don't literally hand your personal information out to strangers. Don't hand it out to millions of people online. Number two thing that will help us these days to keep safe. Number two that will help us is this. Keep your privacy settings on. Your privacy settings must always be on. Marketers love to know all about you. And so do hackers. The hackers, they want to know you. Both can learn a lot from your browsing and social media, usage. But do you know what? You can take charge of your information. You can take charge of your information. I know that there are a lot of websites, like with Facebook, they have privacy enhancing settings available. These settings are sometimes deliberately hard to find because companies want your personal information for its marketing value. And if you don't release it to them, they will never know it. So make sure you have enabled these privacy safeguards and keep them enabled. Number 3, practice safe browsing. Always practice safe browsing. You wouldn't choose to walk through a dangerous neighborhood. If that's the case, don't visit dangerous neighborhoods online. People you don't know nothing about. Don't try to, to browse their space online. Because when you're walking on the road, you don't want to go and meet someone that someone that you don't know from nowhere. And of course, people that are dangerous are all out there, even in your neighborhoods. So the same thing, there are dangerous neighborhoods online. We have cyber criminals. They use lurid content as bait. They know people are sometimes tempted by dubious content. Let their guard down when searching for it. They take opportunity of this and they creep in. Be warned. By resisting the urge, you don't even give the hackers a chance. Don't give them a chance. Don't allow them to penetrate into your space. Number 4, that will be useful, that is helpful, is this. Make sure your internet connection is secured. Make sure it's secure. When you go online in a public, place, for example, by using public Wi-Fi connection, you have no direct control over its security. So make sure your internet connection is very, very secure. Make sure your device is secure. And when you are in doubt, wait for a better time until you are able to connect to a secure Wi-Fi network. Don't go into it. Don't provide your information, such as your bank information, your date of birth, and all this. They are vital to your existence. They are vital to your safety. All right. Number 5, that I think will be helpful is this. Be careful what you download. A lot of people, they are careless in downloading things. All manner of junks they download. Do you know that one of the top goals of cyber criminal is to trick you into downloading, malware, programs or apps that carry malware, and from there they steal your information, and most of the time they get away with it. Malware, can be disguised as app. Anything from a popular game to something that checks traffic or a weather, they come up with all those things and they are tricked to get you. Very careful. Don't download apps that look suspicious, or that come from a site you don't trust, a site you don't know. Don't. Be careful what you download. And number 6, choose strong password. Strong and effective passwords. Passwords are one of the biggest weak spots in the whole internet. The whole internet security structure. But there's currently no way around them. The only thing you can do is to make sure you put up there a very strong password. You know, one of the problems with password is that people tend to choose easy ones to remember. Maybe you can choose you want to choose your name or your date of birth. It is easy for cyber thieves to guess. So select strong passwords that are harder for cyber criminals to demystify. If you do this, you keep yourself safe. I want to believe that with a very strong password, it is unique and complex. Mixing characters, mixing letters, mixing numbers, and special characters will make your password to be more stronger. The last thing I want to say before I leave you is this. I want you to be very careful what you post. The internet does not have a delete key, as you can find out. Any comment, any image you post online may stay online forever. Because removing the original, say from the Twitter, does not remove any copies that other people already made. And they begin to go from one place to another, like a wildfire. There's no way to retrieve it back. There's no way to get them back. There's no way to take them back. So I want to wish you a safe surfing. I want to encourage you to keep yourself safe. Don't fall a victim of the cyber criminals. Protect yourself, and you'll be happy you do. Thank you very much for listening to me. And if you like what you have listened to, and for those of you that have subscribed, thank you for coming back again. Those of you that have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Make comment, thumbs up, and I'll be happy to reply you if need be. One more time, thank you, my amazing, lovely people. Till I come your way another time. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay on top.